New York Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2.
Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Yankees
and now,
baseball is next.
2021 New York Yankees.
Dwight Gooden will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, he's a hot topic around baseball right now because he's throwing the ball really well, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Month because of it. It's always cool to see guys have success when they break into the majors, so we'll see if he continues to impress in this start.
Now to the plate, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now here it comes. Popped him up. Soriano is calling for it. 1 away.
Second.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. In for a strike, it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it is.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. 3-1. Here it is. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Starlin Castro swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Raines is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Nationals on top, 2-0. Max Scherzer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Now a swinging bunt. The 3-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robles is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Next to hit is Tino Martinez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
In now, Darryl Strawberry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. Two aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
At the plate now, Tim Lane. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Three runs already home here. On a line, that's a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll send a ground ball down to third to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yan Gomes goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Josh Harrison comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Victor Robles digging in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He'll try again. 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada
gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first baseman.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Now batting the left fielder,
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. One and two, here it comes.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Juan Soto becomes the first out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Two hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Now at the plate is Bernie Williams, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Here comes Tino Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Next
33.
it'll be Jose Canseco. He doubled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the. Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Skied down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Yan Gomes stands in as he looks at a called strike. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Josh Harrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Lifted in the air to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Striding in is Tim Raines. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Castro has it. And there's 1 away.
Now back.
And now Alfonso Soriano. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Schwarber is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Victor Robles. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And into bat is Trey Turner. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Number 2.
Now to the plate, here is Luis Garcia. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, tied at 3. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In the air to straightaway center field. Robles is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So stepping in is Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here is Bernie Williams, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So the Yanks. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Next to stand in is Kyle Schwarber. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And it's gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it carried off the foul pole for a homer.
Josh Bell comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Canseco is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1, and that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bell at second with 2 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Hit to third. Trammell brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's 4-3 Washington. Into the box, Tino Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tino Martinez.
And now the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 1-1, here it is.
Count is 2-1.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Now back.
At the plate now is Darryl Strawberry trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
High in the air down the right field line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Tim Raines is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Robles. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. Yankees force. 7th inning ready.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Change up low, 2-0. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder.
And now for Washington, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Canseco is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. So now into the box is Trey Turner. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here. You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. This game's all tied at 4.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Alan Trammell.
And now the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Bernie Williams. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that one yanked just foul. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Tino Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He pulls this one into right. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Jose Canseco. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Hit on the line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Tanner Rainey will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. In now, Darryl Strawberry as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
hit hard on the ground to short. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Nationals 4. Stanton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Jeter over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder.
So next to bat will be Juan Soto. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1 to Schwarber. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 6 and the Nationals 4.
Leading off for the Yankees.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now back.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Alfonso Soriano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next to hit, Jorge Posada. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Soriano leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the...
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game can still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. High in the air down the right field line. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. So the Bronx Bombers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dwight Gooden earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Mariano Rivera hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.